Hello again, my friends, and welcome back to my channel and to another book haul. Well, mostly a book haul. I know I made one of these videos not that long ago where I showed off some of the stuff I'd bought recently. I hadn't planned to buy any more stuff for a while, but I did. No particular reason, just I had extra cash and I kind of felt like it. So that's all the reason you need, really. You have money and you feel like buying stuff. So yeah, I bought some stuff. Mostly books, a couple of DVDs here that I'm gonna show off. And actually, all of this I bought new, except for one book that I bought secondhand, which is very unusual for me because most of the stuff I buy, I find in thrift stores and similar. So this is, I don't know why, just there was stuff I wanted, so I got them new because why not? So yeah, let's get started. And well, first of all, I got some new magic cards, which I'm not going to go into detail about because you're not here for that, I think. You're here for the books. But I do want to say I really like the look of these boosted packs. They're really, really shiny. So got a couple of new ones there. And then let's start with the book I got secondhand, which was Asunder by David Gator, and this is part of the Dragon Age franchise. And I love the Dragon Age games, video games, so I have been wanting to get into the extended Dragon Age universe as it is, and explore that a bit. So I got this one. I don't know, I think maybe this is part of a series where I'm missing some parts, but you know what, I found it, so I got it, because why not? And then I got a couple of DVDs here and one DVD set, and this is Avatar Last Airbender. This I have actually seen before when it was new, and I loved it at the time. And I have been wanting to add it to my collection, I just never got around to buying it. And the thing is, this is an animated show aimed at kids or a younger demographic, and it has actually been dubbed into Swedish, which doesn't happen a lot. We usually don't dub things unless it's for kids, so this got a Swedish dub. And usually when they are released to DVD, what happens is you put the Swedish dub as sort of the main dub, the one that is automatically chosen unless you choose something else. But there will also be the original English dub on there. But the Swedish edition of this doesn't contain that, it just has the Swedish dub, and I don't want the Swedish dub. So I actually had to order this from the UK, because this has English dub, which is what I want. However, the video quality was not that great on this set, actually, it was surprisingly bad. But I don't know, it's good enough for me, I guess, I'm not that picky. But it's a great show. I haven't seen Legend of Korra, which is the reason I bought this set, because I felt like I need to rewatch this, and then I need to get on with Legend of Korra, because my friend has been telling me they liked Legend of Korra, so I should totally see that. And then I got a film, and this is called The Love Witch, which is made by Anna Biller. Produced, directed, she did basically everything in it. And it is, I think, like a horror comedy. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm not sure. But I've seen clips from it and it looks really good. It has taken a lot of inspiration from like 60s film. It has that sort of almost technicolor look to it, which I adore. So I needed to get this into my collection, and I have a strong suspicion that I will like it a lot. So yeah, I'm gonna get around to that, and then I will do a review on it on this channel. And then I got a book here. This is called The Courier. Yes, The Courier. For some reason that word is so difficult for me to say. You know, I consider myself fairly fluent in English, but sometimes there are these weird words that I'm just like, blah blah blah, I can't say it. But anyway, yeah, you can read the title there for yourself. And this is by Gerald Brandt, and has a suggestive female on the cover there. Yeah. Don't remember exactly what this is about, but I think it's some futuristic, like cyberpunk thing, maybe. Some future society anyway, where her name is Chris Ballard, receives a package or finds something that other people want, and I don't know, it's something like that. It sounded fun anyway. I had it on my wish list on Goodreads, and I saw it in my local science fiction store, and I was like, yeah, I should get that. So I got it. And I actually kind of want to read it because it sounds fun. It sounds very sort of fast-paced, and I kind of feel like I need that at this point, honestly. Anyway, in my last book haul, I showed off Turning Point by Lisanne Norman, which I bought, and I have read, and I liked it, and I liked it enough to want to continue the series, so I bought the next 3 parts in the series. This is not complete, by the way, there's still other parts I need to get, but I got Fortune's Wheel by Lisanne Norman, Fire Margins by Lisanne Norman, and Race's Edge by Lisanne Norman. I gotta say, I kind of dig these covers. They have this retro look to them that I kind of like. A very distinct aesthetic that appeals to me. So yeah, I dug them. They are, all 3 of them, significantly thicker than Turning Point. Turning Point was actually surprisingly thin, and these are like double or more than double as thick as Turning Point. So it's gonna be interesting if that is something I like, or if maybe there's too much in these books, and yeah, I don't know. Because I kind of felt that Turning Point was the pacing in that was pretty good. So I don't know if they've been trying to push too much into these, or if there actually are enough plot to fill it up. But that remains to be seen. We shall see. I don't know when I will get getting to reading these, but I want to get to them soon, because I did have fun with the first book. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And then I got a comic. This is Lazarus Volume 1 by Rucka and team. I have actually read these as individual issues digitally when they came out, but I like Lazarus enough to want to own it in physical form, so I got the first one here. And then I got a couple of RPG books. First of all, I got Savage Worlds. This is like the core rule book, if you want to call it that. It's not called the core rule book, but it's basically what it is. Savage Worlds is a generic role-playing system, which means that it's not connected to any specific world or franchise. And I also think Savage Worlds you can use for both sci-fi and fantasy RPGs. It's sort of, you know, as the name suggests, it's generic. And I've been looking for some good generic role-playing games or systems, and this comes highly recommended. I did start reading a little bit in it. It looks good so far, but it does seem to be a system heavily dependent on miniatures, which I usually prefer not to use miniatures that much in role-playing games, so we shall see if I like this, or, well, I'm probably gonna like it, but to how great extent I will like it, that remains to be seen. There are a lot of tie-in worlds, like you can get Space 1889 in other books, and there's some vampire things. I think it's vampires, maybe it's zombies, I don't know. Weird Wars, I think that's like World War II, but with supernatural things. Some Western, and Rippers, that sounds like Jack the Ripper kind of thing. And those all have their individual rule books that you can get too. But at the time being, I only have this one because I want to try out some generic games first. And then I got this. This is Six of Swords, Adventures in the World of Aldea, or Aldea possibly. This is adventures connected to the Blue Rose RPG, which in turn uses the age system, same as Fantasy Age and similar. And this is just a bunch of adventures in that world, which I wanna try out. Blue Rose is a game that I really like. So far, I'm not an expert on Blue Rose yet, but Blue Rose takes a lot of inspiration from authors like Mercedes Lackey and things like that, and Ellen Kushner, that kind of thing. It was sort of fantasy of manners theme, and that has always appealed to me. And the artwork in the Blue Rose core rulebook is gorgeous. I mean, I can own that just to look at it. So yeah, but that was everything for me this time. Have you read any of this stuff? Have you played any of the games? Have you watched Love Witch? Maybe have you watched Avatar: Last Airbender? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below, what you think of it, and like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.